Hello, Sagittarius. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to do your April 2025 reading. I'm very excited for April because it's spring, it's the eastern direction on the medicine wheel, and it brings rebirth, the sun, the growth, new things blossoming, something blossoming, that feeling of warmth and good. So, and I see that happening in your reading here. What jumped out for you is the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So I can see you're laying down a burden, or you have laid down a burden, something that's been a lot of work, and you've been trying really hard, putting everything into it. And in some ways, I feel like you've been doing this on your own, or at least some parts of it. I think you've had to do on your own, and perhaps it's a lot of responsibility. And so you're reluctantly, I think, leaving this behind, or the parts that were, you know, um, that were too much for you to handle, because there is, you wanted something else, something more out of this. You might have wanted to see others put in more, invest more, and it's not, there's a bit of disappointment. You're hoping for so much more out of this. And so you may be looking for a new way, a new place to do this. In the recent past, I can see that this is you or someone close to you, okay? And I feel like they're blossoming again. They're starting to open. The flower is just starting to open. And this is after something that went wrong, a deception, feeling like, you know, you were done wrong in some way, okay, or they were, and having to start from scratch, looking for what else is out there at this time. This is also, you may have went through a period, or still be going through a period, where you don't feel heard. You don't feel, like, you feel like you have the odds against you in a way. And so you may just give up and head in a new direction. I think there's partly a realization for you here, Sag, um, that you, or for this person, that, because when we go into the cave, we go in to think, okay, what is my responsibility here and what isn't? And I think that there's some sort of acceptance that happens. You realize and you own your part of it, okay? And this enables you to grow and expand now at this time, renew, rebirth, right? But it's in a more balanced way. It's not all or nothing. It's not, um, pushing too hard. It's in a more balanced way, and calmer in some way. You know what I mean? So in the present, so this is kind of already happening. You're going through a rebirth, a renewal time, and an acceptance time, okay? And it might be about, like I said, what is your responsibility, but what is your part of it? What is your duties? Am I expecting too much, or are they, that sort of thing? So I think you're coming more into balance in this situation. In the present, like I said, you could be dealing with a devil at work, okay? This could be a person or a situation that there could be some sort of conflict, there could be a struggle for leadership, or what decisions are made. I feel in some ways you don't feel like you have a lot of choice or say in the matter. And I think that part of you decides that you just need to trust the process, and also let go of some of the not responsibility but control. Let go of some of the control in the situation. I think that you won't feel trapped. You just go with the flow. It kind of feels like a system, a system in some way. And you're not there to change the system. You're there to influence the system, but not to change it. So you can let go a little bit and not feel like you're so hedged in. Okay. And this could be a new contract, a new idea, a new source of income in some way. There's something new about it for you, and it could take time for this to come into play. It could be happening in April. There could be some juggling of your time and resources in this situation, but you're definitely able to do it. You go from the ace to the two. So this is a step forward, and also a balancing act. There's a bit of a balancing act here. There's something you need to balance. You have two cards of this in this line. The Temperance is a balancing act, and the Two of Pentacles is a balancing act. And I think in this balancing act, we realize what is ours and what isn't. In the beginning, we might have taken it all on, and they're saying, that's not your responsibility. And so you're like, they're right. It isn't. So realizing our place, okay? But this situation is definitely going to move forward, and there's going to be growth in this for sure. Near the end of April, we have the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. The Magician is very talented, has a lot of skills and experience and tools, and is very good. It's a master of some sort, and is very capable of handling the situation, this task, this person. And the Queen of Pentacles, there's a nurturing side to her, right? She's independent. She can take care of everything while the husband is away. And there's an alluring side of her too. She takes care of herself. She nurtures herself so that she can do a good job. I really get a feeling of experience, nurturing, and feeling confident that you can manifest. You can turn this idea, especially back here in the Ace of Pentacles, into something worthwhile. All right. Then you have the Prince of Pentacles, who moves slowly, carefully, could feel a little vulnerable in this enterprise that you're doing. I kind of feel like you're moving into something that is well established. It's already well established, and you may feel a bit vulnerable, or you're dealing with the vulnerable and helping them move forward sensibly, safely, um, and in a healing way. There's some sort of healing, and you could be dealing with people healing, something like that. Okay, but it's progress, but it's just slow down a little bit, right? And there's lots of pentacles in this reading. So there's an essence of healing, there's an essence of investment and security, and there's a little bit of learning and training a certain way. Okay, so you also have the High Priestess. This could be something to do with the spirit, the spiritual realm. You could be consulting someone who, deals with the spirituality. or you this is about trusting your instincts too, and realizing there's a time and a place for everything. We can't do, not that we can't, there it's wise to do things, say things at the right time. Okay, they will fit in, but there and at this time, for this reason. So again, with the page is about learning, training, and also, I get a feeling here that you're getting a message, okay? And something to do with your expertise, okay? I also feel like you're a natural in some way at this. I think that you can help raise vibrations in this place with these people, and but it's in a place that's well established. They're used to doing things exactly like this, and I think in the past here, you were challenged by that and weren't taking it maybe as seriously as you should have. And so you're learning to work within these confines to bring change, but it needs to be much slower pace. Okay. You're a fast mover, Sagittarius, and you're thinking, well, why isn't it like this? This seems like a big waste of time, and you're not going to change that tomorrow. This place or the situation has been operating this way for a very long time, I feel like. Okay. You also have the Knight of Rods and the Queen of Diamonds. um, this could have to do with a mother child, okay, or mother younger person. The Queen of Diamonds I see as a mature woman. Could be a mother, aunt, grandmother, or someone who influences greatly, okay? She is smart. She has gotten where she is on her own, probably. Not necessarily single, but is very capable of achieving things on her own. And the Prince of Wands could be a younger person in her life, a child, a relative, a co-worker, perhaps could be co-working with, a real age difference there. And this person wants to get up and go. They want to do things. They want things to change now. I want the future right now. You know what I mean? And so the queen may offer a little bit of guidance and to, um, because she is also a system person. She knows how it works. She's been around, she has experience. So this might be really good guidance. The queen might be helping this young man or young person navigate their way through this. In the cartomancy, which is the art of reading the regular playing cards, you have four of diamonds, five of hearts, and the four of spades. So things are improving for you. You're receiving gifts, you're receiving recognition, you may be receiving popularity. I feel things improving around you, but there could be some doubt around you or within you or both. Okay, sometimes you're not sure which direction. You find yourself at a crossroads over and over again, I feel. And it's, I think that it has to do with this awareness you might be coming to, taking your time, having faith, letting things work themselves out, not trying to push things, just working within a system, a procedure, a process. All right. But I think ultimately it's good. You're getting benefits, you're getting progress, but there's times where you need a different approach, is kind of how I feel. All right. So I have to switch glasses because I have a hard time seeing these cards with those glasses. Well, there we go. Now I can see everything. So this is really interesting. You have the Tower, um, which is a very strong foundation, something being built, erected, that it will be there for a long time, long standing. So this could be a long standing situation, a very, the Tower of Strength, you know. And there's something here that is being cut away, perhaps a tower, perhaps something that you had been building for a long time that um, is I think that whatever you're able to cut away from it in the situation is going to bring you happiness, with the heart. This is also going, this is, but I feel like I think you can make the best out of any situation. So you know, whether you're told that you can't do something a certain way, or a project is canceled or something, you're always able to make the best out of the situation, face it honestly, and you have good luck that way. It says you hold the key to any issues, any problems, any progress, any realizations, those aha things. You have the key to making it go forward. And it also says that you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your health, your spirit, your mind, and your emotions. Stand strong, and I think that this thing you need to cut away, because, again, this could be an organization, a process, a place that has, you know, been around for a long time and do things a certain way. And so you may need to cut old growth or something, some sort of old way, or how we do it, or, you know, something there that you're cutting is going to be more successful. You have the key, not to change really, but to grow within it, to be a part of it, to, you know, I think change can happen, but it's very slow. All right. So, excuse, whew, I think I'm going to sneeze. Uh oh. There goes the dogs in the background. Somebody must be home. So there is a lot of powerful cards here, this rebirth happening, but a huge message here is about having balance in your life. Don't focus too much on work. Don't focus too much on your emotions. Try and give yourself a little bit, take care of yourself, because it looks like you're doing good work and you are appreciated, but it feels like you're restricted in certain ways to do it, areas to do it, style to do it, something like that. And so you have to find a way to work within these confines, okay? And a lot about it is letting go, having faith, trusting the way the system goes, not feeling like you're here to change it. You're here to help it, to um, be a part of it, bring balance in some way in the long run. All right. So, very interesting. I love all the new growth in here. I love all the healing that's happening, the a lot of faith, and I also think there's a possibility you could be elevated to a new title, whether it's in your community, in your family, or at work. I feel like if you move slowly, you are getting the recognition of a leader, of a master, of a high priestess, okay? And I think it's time too. You're about to begin a new chapter that is a lot about balance. And I think that you've learned this in your last chapter or chapters in the past. You know, what what is our part in this? It's not everything. It's only a part of it. We are part of the recipe here that could work, that could make things great. So, anyway, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear what you think or feel. Um, I'm saying things are going to work out. So, have faith, dispel these doubts. Be careful. Be careful. Um, check your T's and dot your I's and be thorough. Be thorough. Okay. But I think this is a good move for you. Good luck is coming for you. All right, Sagittarius, have a great month. Be open to new beginnings, surprises, and good luck. Okay. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate, and welcome spring. Okay, bye now.